Do you think this season would have been different? We could take all of the roster stuff being the same, even down to the trade. Would this season have been different if the text message to you last year was Monty McNair's moving on from Luke Walton, and he had conducted a coaching search and hired a coach at the beginning or to start this year?
Yeah, I think so, because I think this isn't a knock on Luke. I think that the players walked into this season knowing that Luke had a shelf life, and that if they didn't perform, that they didn't win, that he wouldn't be here. And like, I'm not sure that like there are players that said, "Hey, I'm not gonna play hard," and so Luke gets fired. I don't think that was the case. But there's a difference when there's a coach on a he's entering his third year of a 4-year deal versus a coach who's in the first year of a 4-year deal. And if you don't want to play hard, if you don't want to do the right things right away, then he's going to push for you to leave. And so I do think that that plays into this a little bit, just because at the end of the day, like you're making like a first impression. And so, yeah, I think you're onto something. And I also think that the players heard the same thing that the rest of us did when Alvin Gentry was given the interim tag, and that he wanted a 3-year deal, but didn't get a 3-year deal. And he was told to either take the interim tag or they would hire Doug Christie. And so I think everyone there kind of like, okay, now we know what this season is about. This season is not about wins and losses. It's about trying to get that next big player whatever that costs and whenever it happens. And so, yeah, I think it's an interesting debate and discussion, because, this team, like I've said it from the beginning, it should not have been this bad. And, I would still tell you that I don't think that that Luke Walton got really a true fair shake here, because in his second season as the head coach of this team, they had 5 or 6 players. Like it was a joke.